Continuing evaluation program. CE is a periodic review of individuals' background to determine whether they continue to meet the requirement for national security eligibility. DoD 5200.2 requires all personnel in national security positions to be subject to CE. The CE is a fairly new program. It's a way to identify reportable information in between your periodic reinvestigation. Fills the gap between investigations, document reportables information, and the designated system of record that allows the DoD CAS to have all the relevant information. CE relies on DoD CE validation cell, alters the command's reporting information where it falls within the adjudicated guidance. So I'm going to speak a little off the top of here, but some of you might not be aware that all DoD personnel clearances, so secret clearances were used to be at 10 years, so everyone's now at a 5-year review. So every 5 years, this office will reach out to you to reinitiate your information on your certificate. If there's nothing changed or nothing new, you will remain in the CE program. They rely on you reporting to this office and your leadership in between your 5 years to keep current. Slide, please. Okay, so what is CE? It ensures that eligibility standards are maintained through continuous assessment and evaluation, reporting only information that falls under the adjudicated guidelines, ensures the designated authority and DoD consolidated adjudication services adjudicates the information using the whole person concept. What is not automatic eligibility revocation adjudication conducted by the command? Slide, please. So here's a little bit how it works. So what the DoD CAS will look at, has the information already been reviewed by the CAS? Does it fall under the adjudicated guidelines? So the adjudicated guidelines, there's a little slide coming up. The commander receives the information, provides only the facts, will send in any supporting documents like court dispositions, proof of payments, etc. And the command submits the report to CAS. CAS and adjudicators will review the reports, see if they can mitigate the risk and favorably adjudicate the security clearance eligibility. Slide, please. So what does this mean for you? So you're expected to report certain changes in your personal life, activities, and occurrences that may impact your eligibility to your security management POC. So each squadron has a primary, or each squadron or ops group section has a primary and an alternate security manager / assistant. Or the IPO, on the information protection officer, or the SSO, that's for folks that have SCI clearances. Failure to report or conceal reportable information may result in revocation of your eligibility. Slide, please. So what's reportable? Information is reportable if it falls under the 13 adjudicated guidelines and it has not been previously adjudicated by the CAF. So previously adjudicated by the CAF means they reviewed it, or maybe your last investigation, it's been mitigated and adjudicated. Slide, please. So we'll talk a little bit about, these are the 13 adjudicated guidelines. These are reportable items to your security office and leadership. Allegiance to the United States, foreign influence, foreign preference, sexual behavior, personal conduct, financial considerations, alcohol consumption, drug involvement and substance abuse, misuse or abuse, psychological conditions, handling or mishandling protected information, outside activities or use and misuse of information technology systems. Slide, please. So here's some better definitions. Anybody has any questions at any time, contact your security assistant or manager or myself in my office. If you have any questions or any doubts of anything you might need to report, when in doubt, ask. Foreign travel. So recently there was a change in foreign travel requirements. There's a new form that was sent out to the wing that requires your leadership and your commander to sign off on you anytime you go on foreign travel. Again, if you did not see that and need further knowledge, give it to your security manager. It's very crucial and important that you get approval and report prior to any foreign travel. Foreign contacts. Any report of continued association with a known foreign national that involves bond or affection, personal obligation, or intimate contact, or any contact that involves exchange of personal information. So there's a lot of questions about what foreign contact to report. So you need to report it at first contact. If it's maybe a real estate agent, someone that cuts your hair, something like that, it's not necessarily reportable. But if you have any doubts or any questions, contact myself or your security manager. Loss or compromise of classified sensitive information, any avert or accidental loss of classified or other sensitive information. Financial problems, any bankruptcy, garnishments of wages, anything in collections, evictions, failure to pay rent, building, any financial obligations that are overdue need to be reported. Any type of arrest, regardless of the charge or if it was dismissed, needs to be reported. DUI, fraud, domestic violence. Spousal or child abuse, also report other involvement in the legal system, such as being sued. Drug involvement, any possession or acquisition of illegal substance, including marijuana misuse, use other than prescribed, inappropriate possession or inappropriate acquisition of prescription or non-prescription medication. And last, outside activities. So any planned or actual outside employment or volunteer activities that could create a real apparent conflict with your job duties. Slide, please. So common reasons for lack of self-reporting. You might be embarrassed, afraid of losing your job or being separated, do not know the reporting requirements, think a report equals eligibility revocation. Self-reporting does not automatically equate to the loss of your security clearance. So you need to report it to your security experts, because what you think might be a disqualifier of your career, it might not necessarily be. So you need to report everything that we just talked about in the adjudicator guidelines. Slide, please. Self-report, self-report, self-report. Slide, please. Any questions? All right, there's my information. There's a good site there at the bottom for any, the website below is a good training tool. If you need any more further information or details about reporting requirements. And this concludes all my briefings.